What's up, you guys? It's VincaniTV, and today we're going to be talking about why you should never be late for anything. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about why you should never be late for anything. Now, I know a lot of you thinking, what if I hit traffic? What if this happens? What if that happens? And although those are reasonable excuses, a lot of people that you work with in the future are going to say, well, I don't care. And this is important not just on a high business level, but also on the ground level. And here's why. All of us have this friend that's late for everything. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. And although they're late for everything, we forgive them because they're our friend. We've known them our whole life, and we understand that they're just late for everything. But let's say one day they ask us, hey, you think you'd help me get a job at your work? And now you're faced with dilemma number one. You could either tell the truth and say, nah, you can't even show up to lunch on time. Or, being the good friend that you are, you could say, sure. But let's say you decide to be the good friend that you are. You help your friend put in an application, and a couple weeks later, your boss comes up to you and says, is your friend gonna even fill up on time? And now you're faced with dilemma number two. You could either tell the truth and say, nah, that dude can't even show up to lunch on time. Or you could be the good friend that you are and say, sure. But let's say you decide to be the good friend that you are. You put in the good word, your friend's happy, the boss is happy, 2 weeks pass, and your boss comes up to you and says, you said your friend was gonna show up on time, but he's late every single day. If it wasn't for you, things that you do, I would be over. And now, all those dilemmas come to a screeching halt. Your friend that you helped get a job, that you put the good word in for, just made you look really bad in front of your employer. The person who pays for your rent, for your bills, for your expenses, for your car, for your own personal financial stability. And not just made you look bad, but in some cases jeopardized your financial stability. Your good friend is not being such a good friend. We have to start putting a value on our time. And if you guys have ever heard the term, time is money, it's actually a really important term, and it's actually beyond money. Time is priceless. In the business world, if you show up late to, say, a business meeting, that person could have been doing something else. They could have been doing something else productive. They could have been working on other projects. They could have been meeting with somebody else. They could have been making money. But instead, they're waiting for you, doing nothing, wasting their time. Or let's say you're gonna go have lunch with a friend and you're 30 minutes late. Your friend could have been doing something else. They could have been working, they could have been doing something productive, they could have been spending time with their loved ones. But instead, they're waiting around for you to show up. And this is exactly why it's not okay to ever show up late. And again, I know it happens sometimes and there is the excuses, but don't let it happen more than once. If it happens, learn from your mistake and don't let it happen again. Let's start putting a value on our time and each other's time. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I've met so many artists, so many talented artists through the years that I feel like they could be doing so much more with their lives because of how talented they are, but they aren't. Because they can't even show up to one single thing on time. And slowly but surely, people stop wanting to work with them. Employers will not employ them, and despite how talented they are, they just don't show up. So how can you work with them? I hope this video helps change your perspective on time management, and stay tuned because in the future I'm gonna have a video on time management to help ensure that you're never late for anything. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys turn on the notifications so you never miss a video. And for more tutorials, dance videos, and knowledge about hip hop, make sure you guys subscribe to VincaniTV. Peace. Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Bye.